I was sent a message the other day about they wanted me to talk to them about worrying. Remember, God gave us so many messages, and Jesus said it constantly. You know, do not worry. Remember, he said, who of you, by worrying, can add 1 hour to the day of his life? And even when Jesus was telling Martha, 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 you worry about so many things. And when you look at what Jesus was trying to say, he says, be anxious for nothing. Remember, now this was Paul telling the Philippians, but be anxious for nothing, and in everything do your petitions to the Lord. Tell him what you want and make your worries known to the Lord, and he will take care of them. I had a man that sent me a message when I said, well, do you believe that God is in control? And he immediately sent back a message, and I didn't know this man, and it matters not. And I don't argue with people. I use scriptures, Titus 3:9. And so, and I'm going to tell you, like the theologian told me when I was in theology class, he said, when I asked him about what does that scripture say, and you know what he always said? Look it up. You look it up, you will learn it so much easier. Anyway, he said, well, I don't believe God is in control. I believe Satan is in control. And I said, I believe the verbiage to a lot of people, we have a tendency to mix and mingle with other words. But what I'm saying is, yes, Satan has dominion over the earth for a while longer. Not much longer, people. I'm a believer that we are entering the end of times. Read Isaiah and Revelations, and you can see all of these things are being played out. But don't worry. God tells you, don't worry. And I told him, I said, yes, I know what you're saying. Satan has dominion over the earth. But remember, Satan cannot do anything unless God allows it. Now again, I put the scripture on people and say, when they say, well, then why does God allow? Wait. His ways are not our ways. His thinking is not our thinking. You have to understand, I believe every time you want to question something, the answer is in the Bible. God didn't say, oh, I forgot to mention that. So we have a tendency to believe that God is not in control, or if he is, he doesn't care about us. And anytime any little spirit is telling you that God doesn't care about us, there's only one of two spirits talking to you at any given time. It's either the dark spirit or the light spirit, or the spirit of light or the spirit of darkness, as Paul said. And you can imagine how difficult it was for Paul to say that Satan was the prince of darkness. Now you think about that. What he was trying to tell you is that we battle not with flesh and blood. He wanted us to know this is a very powerful being. This is the fallen angel, the creme de la creme. So we have to keep understanding that that's what we're battling against. But is God in control? Sure he is. Remember, if God be for you, who can be against you? Don't worry, people. I know in the midst of turmoil, and it's a good thing, during this virus, people, as I've said before, God separated us to bring us back together. we better turn to God. And I know some people say that we haven't turned our back on God. Look at the world. Are you going to say that the world, for a vague saying, the world, I don't mean particular certain persons, but you know who you are and you know who you aren't. If you haven't turned your back on the Lord, this is great. But that's what we have to keep in mind. I'm going to tell you, God is in control. God bless you, and God bless America. And pray, people, like the scriptures say, pray without ceasing. No, I don't mean every moment of your day. It would be good, but take that time during the day. Thank God for everything that has happened. You would be surprised, like I did on a Bible study one time. Think of the things that you are thankful for, and then think of the things that you wish that weren't there. And you would be surprised. You would fill up the side that you're thankful for. Just think about it. God bless, and God bless America.